Hey everybody, John Osborne here, also known as Trader John O. You can follow me on StockTwits and Twitter. Let's take a look at what the markets have for us today. In the Australian dollar, Japanese yen, you can see that we broke this support line across here on the daily, and we've come down and tested this previous support and went back up and moved back up to touch this previous broken support at 84.995. So we might be seeing ourselves bouncing off of that or breaking back up through it to test this trend line that we broke earlier. It looks like we want to generally head a little bit lower here, but it's mixed and we'll see where it goes. For the loonie yen, you can see the same thing. We've broken through support, but we haven't pulled back up as high. We've gone down and broken the support at 82.708, and we're back up above it. So let's see if we can head lower. We'll have to watch and see if we can maybe break this trend line here now that it's forming, and see if that will move us lower. That would be a break if we can come all the way back down to around 82.347. In the Euro CAD, you can see we've broken above this recent pivots that we've been watching here, and we're just moving a little bit sideways here while we wait to take another move higher. And we haven't gone bearish here yet, so we're still seeing a little bit of bullishness in the daily, although it seems we keep going down and retesting the support line here on the trend line in the 240. So let's see what happens. Remember, we've broken above this on the weekly, broken above the 1.43897, and we are expecting to go higher, possibly up to where we are on the monthly trend line, the downtrend line there. With the pound Swissy, you can see that we're riding along also another trend line down. We've broken it a couple times. We probably need to adjust this line to incorporate that now. But you can see we're staying inside this bit of a pennant pattern as we ride this line. So we'll be watching that one for a potential break lower, although it looks pretty neutral right now. And finally, in the dollar peso, you can see we are running down and unable to break above this trend line coming down across the highs. Now it's interesting as we're sitting right just below that trend line, and if we can break above that, we might see some movement coming up. The reason why we might see some movement coming up, we're seeing some bullishness here, but also we are moving across this trend line that's right here on the weekly. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if we bounce back up off of this now that we've broken that trend line, or if we make a quick turn and come back down again. If we make a quick turn and come back down again, which I would say is a little bit more likely, then we could watch for a break below 18.74286 or so, and see if we can break below that and make another run lower. It would be nice if we could do that, and that would bring us down to a bigger target of 18.14523. And that'll do it for today. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.